Alright, welcome back everyone. This is part 15 of our Unity of Command playthrough. And we have pushed the enemy back right to this river. But they do have one last grouping of units to try and stop us. Luckily we threw down all the pontoon bridges. So I think we're gonna be okay at trying to get around them. Alright, yep, not bad, not bad. Oh. Alright, good. Excellent. A glorious breach. Very good, very good. Excellent. The British forces are now going to get some action, along with our Polish legions, which have just performed absolutely phenomenally. Let's see if we can't take them out. Good. Just a major assault across the river, and the time has come. Alright, you both can still hit them, so we're going to hopefully not destroy the city with our airstrikes. Still land anything? No. Okay. Oh, no. Alright. Wait, we can get around them. So next turn, we will probably need to start putting ourselves in a position where we could actually take losses when attacking. Oh! Or will we? Alright, thank goodness the British were there. Alright, well they are taking some hits. I mean, somebody get inside there. No! They might move. Now if they do move up this unit, it's a green mountain unit, so I wouldn't be too concerned. Alright, we've done it. We have done it. We have done it. Udine is ours. Alright. Now, the chances of us taking Trieste are, I assume, pretty slim, because we have 3 turns to take it. However, we just took Udine in 1 turn. I thought that was going to be, I was like, oh, this is going to be tough. And maybe it was the pontoon bridges, just throwing down so many bridges that we could get around them. Maybe do that again here, just sort of throw down that guy to have extra options. Another bridge that they'll have to defend and contest. We'll just see. And then of course we've got the New Zealanders ready to keep fighting, the Canadians coming back. Let's start pulling the Indian troops to help out as well. Excellent. Alright. We continue to isolate. Uh-oh. Wait, why? Like, having them go deeper into territory isn't going to help them. Oh. Alright, we have wiped out that final unit in the north. So the 5th Army, they've done what they came to do. So we'll just have them base themselves around Verona. Have them all just sort of chill out there for the rest of the scenario. Excellent. While the British 5th continues to push up forwards. Let's move you up to Udine. Alright, the full might of the British Commonwealth. Ouch. It just hit my finger. And it hurts. And we're going to drive back the enemy. We're going to take Trieste. Maybe. Hopefully. Definitely. Oh, brutal. Alright, they're going to try to fill in their ranks, but they're all green troops. Yeah. I don't even know what that... They're Italian units, but they're probably drafted from the Balkans, so... And they don't want to fight for these people. They understand that they're on the quote-unquote wrong... I guess losing side would make sense. Alright, let's help punch through the center. Oh, they can attack again. Awesome. Alright, combined arms operations between the Polish armored and Polish infantry is ensuring that the enemy is just not standing a chance. Excellent. A Polish push. Ooh, there we go. And those Canadians ready for revenge. don't know. I guess nothing bad has ever happened to Canada, but they fight like they've been wronged for their entire existence, historically speaking. I won't get into it, but if you ever just want to know, I don't know, like if the Canadians have fought every war not angry, I don't want to know what fighting a war against them would be like when they're actually angry. Alright. So we still have more units than can fit across these bridges and stuff, but it's working. We should be able to get around Trieste. I think we'll be able to take it. Let's hit them with everything we've got. Excellent. Alright. Victory is almost ours. Oh yeah, that's right. We have the Canadians. Wait for us! And the Indian troops. Excellent. Alright. Okay. There we go. So we've almost finished out this scenario. What I should have done is just made every part a scenario, and then it would be easier. It would, instead of it being like part 14, part 15, part 16, part 17, it would be this scenario, part 1, or this scenario, and then they'd all be in a playlist. But I didn't, since I'm not a YouTuber, I didn't really think it through of how best to sort of market this stuff. But in the future, I guess we will think about that. Who are we? Alright. So the Polish forces are ready to take Trieste. Let's hit them one last time. Good. They're breached. Alright, and it's up to the Polish Legion, the 5th Polish Legion, which has led the charge this entire scenario, and have taken a bonus objective. So we only failed one objective. And they're still fighting. Oh man. Alright. We can come in behind and take out this unit. The city's in ruins. Darn it. Oh. Well, I'm glad our airstrikes didn't turn Trieste into ruins, because this city is going to be harder to take. It's a ruined city. Oh, jeez. Poor New Zealand. Ah, they're just like, we're here to help, guys. That's not a New Zealand accent. Aye. That's not New Zealand either. No one can even get our blasted, let's take. Oh, there we go. We're the New Zealand Armoured. We're here to help. Maybe. Barely acceptable. Alright, but we did drive them back. Oops. Oh, and then abandoned our position. The 78th British were just so pumped up to keep pushing, to finally get in the fight, that they just kept advancing. Well, this is good. We've taken every objective that we could, except for the one that we didn't. Alright. So that's mission accomplished. I mean, not a lot the AI can do. So we are victorious. Primary objectives have been taken. Alright, so we did destroy 15 enemy units, taking 20 prisoners. And the losses weren't terrible. Looks like overall the Canadians never actually took direct losses. They just kept getting hit back and pushed back, their steps falling back. But the New Zealanders did take losses. And Free French a little bit, and no, that's Canadian. That would be Indian over here. Alright, yep. So the Canadians did take losses. But it wasn't... like, they had more steps fall off than actually get lost. Or KIA, so that's good. Alright. Oh, I see. Alright, so that's it for the Mediterranean for now. We now go to Northern Europe. The Normandy landings are to be followed up by large-scale offensives in Western Europe. The goal is to destroy the armed forces of the Reich, and the only acceptable outcome will be an unconditional surrender. We'll have the British Second Army under Miles Dempsey, the U.S. First Army under Omar Bradley, the U.S. Third Army under George S. Patton, and the Canadian First Army under Harry Currar. This is Overlord, June 6th, 1944. Allied armies are about to open the long-awaited Second Front, because Italy doesn't count for some reason. It is of the utmost importance that they secure Cherbourg as quickly as possible. Without a decently sized port, it will be almost impossible to sustain the mass of troops that are ready to follow up the initial landings. With the cream of their forces in reserve behind the Atlantic Wall, the Germans are sure to react violently to this invasion. We will have 3 bonus objectives: taking St. Lo, Caen, and Pegasus Bridge. Let's start this scenario. Alright. What I should do is look up that Eisenhower thing of like, man, this is what we've striven for these many months. Oh, there we go. Soldiers, sailors, and airmen of the Allied Expeditionary Force. You are about to embark upon the Great Crusade, towards which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you. Dwight D. Eisenhower, June 6th, 1944, excerpt. Alright. So we will have, we have some units that have been reinforced, I suppose. We have HQs available. Here we go. So the 2nd U.S. Ranger Battalion has already landed on what I imagine would be Point du Hoc. Oh man. Our supplies will start at 50%. This is, I think the worst they've ever been. The lowest before this, I think, was like 60 or 70 that we've had. So we will need to take Cherbourg just to even have a shot at having any kind of reinforcements. Ah. Where's the rest of France? Oh, this is a unique map that... Where are you from? I'm from the city of Ten. It is a unique map that isn't Europe. It's just a detailed map of Overlord. Where are you from, laddie? I'm from Forty. It's right across the channel. Somehow we're all Scottish or something. Okay, interesting. So I think after this scenario, this map, we switch back to the Europe map. Very interesting. Alright. I've never been to this part of France, but I think this area... I mean, this is basically like Camembert country. So every step that we take is another wheel of Camembert we can liberate into my belly. Alright, so we've got some good firing positions. So we'll definitely want to soften up the enemy. Oh yeah. Major bombardments all across will ensure that our landings can go smoothly. Let's see. So we have the 4th U.S. Infantry. They'll be landing on... Oh man. I know Sword and Juno and Gold are over here, but I can never remember if this is Utah, or if this is Utah, or if this is Omaha, or this is Omaha. I think this one's Omaha? That's my guess. It's not correct. It's not correct, it's just a guess. This one might be Utah. Oh wait, did I say this one is Utah? One is Omaha, one's Utah. Obviously. Oof. Dang. Gonna take losses no matter what. Okay. Alright. Alright. So let the British land here. The British 50th have landed. Can you got the Canadians once again. Looks like the Canadians can take their beach. But we'll let the British 3rd land and put down some fire. Help clear it out. Alright, good. The British the British and Canadians have taken their objectives. Or taken their beaches, really. Alright, let's use our air power to make people sad. Excellent. Alright. The 1st U.S. Infantry, get across, get on those beaches. Alright, turn against these guys, help drive us out. Drive them out. Alright, good. So far that's so good. The beach landings are going very well. Meanwhile, we've got... Let's hit these guys with air power. Alright, alright, alright. So I think this is... gonna hurt. Oh god. 4th U.S. Infantry. Brace for heavy losses. I didn't mean that heavy. Oh man. We've lost him. He's dead, Jim. Oh. 4th U.S. Infantry Division has been completely destroyed. That's not good. Now we could deploy these British troops on Pegasus Bridge itself, but I'm afraid that they'll just get wiped out. So, of the, People can't just go anywhere, right? Can't just be like, go away over here. Oh, well, they have a range. They definitely have a range. Send them into some pretty goofy places. You could actually have them cut enemy supplies to the entire peninsula. Well. Though that's probably not a good idea because we don't actually have any reinforcements to help move in. So it would be a one-way trip. And I don't want it to be a one-way trip. So our goals are the city of Carentan, Bayeux, and Barnville. So, man, having me wipe out, kill everyone in the 4th Infantry is not good. So the 82nd take Carentan and open up the beaches. Now you could come in, people, please. Man. All right, we are gonna have supply there. We'll have to take it though. So the 101st Airborne is just gonna have to land on the beaches because I messed up. It's the only way to guarantee supply coming through. Now we are going to have a huge amount of reinforcements. That's good. And we can have the British 2nd Army arrive, and the US 1st Army arrive. Good. Alright. So their objectives will be to take... So the US 1st Army's objectives will be to take the main objectives of this scenario. Barnville, Carentan, Cherbourg. And then establish some sort of line somewhere, somehow. We'll see once we get more troops landing. And it'll be up to the British 2nd to take Bayeux, Carpiquet, Caen, and Pegasus Bridge. So let's land... It's our goal to... Okay, we have to hold it as well. Oh, by turn 3, okay. Let's start looking at these. So this is a pressing issue. Let's land them right on Pegasus Bridge. Alright, good. So it'll be up to the British 3rd to connect to them, and then we'll have them dig in and try and hold. The Canadians will then move in towards Caen along with the 50th British. We might have the 1st US maybe take Bayeux on the way west. We'll sneak around. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, now... Okay. So the objectives that can make things go better for us in the future is taking Pegasus Bridge, taking St. Lo, and taking Caen. Interesting. Oh yeah, we have a lot of trucks. I'm just kind of afraid to actually do anything with them yet. Oh. Uh-oh. Let's have you hook up with them, I guess. Get some supplies. You're out of supplies still? Goodbye, Moonman. Yeah, I suppose. That makes sense. Alright, so our only real supplies are coming in from... Oh man, we are going to have to throw them down. Sure. About this side? Can you get... Nope. Oh man. Alright. This is going to be a painful one. I mean, we knew... It's D-Day. It's gonna be painful. Alright, alright. Here we go. Let the chips fall where they will. That's a lot of chips, and they're falling. Oh! I think we might be about to lose this scenario. No, I mean we're gonna make it. We've got lots of reinforcements and stuff. Although if we get huddled, like the Americans are in a bad way. If we get stuck on these beaches and can't actually get new troops inland, we're in trouble. Alright, so we'll reconnect. Actually, we could even spread out a bit. Okay. We've reconnected with Pegasus Bridge. That is an objective. Can you not dig in yet? Uh-oh. Oh, because you're not the British 8th Army. Yep. Alright. Oh, and this is a major river. So that Khan is defensible. Almost like real life. So yeah, let's look at the terrain. Okay, so yeah, these... Ouch. That's going to be hard to get in. So it's hard to even get an attacking position on Khan. Do we have anything else like that? No. Alright. Well, we have Pegasus Bridge. It's going to be the key to pushing out. Ooh. Okay. This isn't necessarily what I wanted, but we are going to have to push out from Pegasus Bridge. It's making a good bridgehead so far. Actually, I guess they can't cross there, so... We'll have the Canadians. Hello! Hello, 21st Panzer. Alright. Push up there. Take that. Okay, so let's start landing British troops. Oh good, oh good. Alright. Excellent. Ooh. So yeah, you'll move over there. So that's good. We've got the British are doing really well so far. We got the British armored. Let's definitely have you. Oh, hello, Mr. Completely cut off person from supplies. Nope, just kidding. You're still getting supplies across the river. That makes sense. You've got the. Yep. Well. Okay. Let's. So the British are all aboard, or ashore. And it looks like, oh yeah. Looks like we're going to be able to take the airfield. Good. And we get bombers! Yay! If we want them. So that's good. We got B-26 bombers. And we have 3 bombers already, though. Let's see. Ooh, speaking of... Yeah. So as long as we can still clear out the beachheads, because that's where the enemy is gonna... If they can't overrun the beaches without being on the beaches, and then we can bombard them, push them back. So this is good. Oh dear. Alright, the 101st Airborne are fighting back from the beaches. And, giving them what for? Now, let's look at the American forces. We got the... Oh, okay. So you need to move. Alright, so there is a continuous range. Alright, so yeah, the Americans are really... I mean, it makes sense. You look at the terrain and my incompetence, and you have a recipe for disaster. Now, what's going to stop this guy from just crossing the river again? Alright, we need to keep these bridges open. Can't repair that one though, yeah. Yep. Alright. But at least the airfield is ours. So So we'll use all the air power in our disposal to help out the Americans because they're kind of in the roughest position right now. So we can start bringing... Alright. What else are we going to be able to bring? Alright, so we've got 2nd U.S. Armored Command A and B, 2nd U.S. Infantry, 90th U.S. Infantry that can come over here. And we got the 9th. Okay, so we've got options for the U.S. Let's take a look from this side. Alright. We must push inland. So let's just start using our heavy air power to not... Oh, there we go. It's very effective against these guys. Good. Jeez. Oh, God. Heavy losses. Heavy losses. Heavy losses. We're going to have to push out from it. This is going to be a heavy casualty conflict if we are to take Cherbourg. So the Americans are their main objective. The main objective of the 1st U.S. Army is to take Cherbourg. All other objectives will be secondary. Until then, we need those supply lines moving. Okay. So let's start moving in that direction. Oh my god. So we're gonna have to just shove the supplies along these routes as much as possible. This side we're good, it's just that we're gonna be out of supply a lot. Alright, no other targets that we can hit with their ship power. And if we need it though, we can call in the air. More air. A lot more air. So if we start taking really heavy losses, it looks like we won't even be able to take Barneville, then we'll call in. Alright, good, good. Let's shift all the American armor to the west. And then help start... Okay, so we do have this minor little hole in between the two armies. But we'll use the Americans to plug that up and stuff. And we'll take St. Lo and then have this sort of natural boundary-ish. And, ooh. Let's take a look at the enemy supply junctions. Alright, they have supplies coming in over here. Supplies coming in over here and here. So if we can... There's no natural point by which to try and take, except for just cutting off the Cherbourg, which we'll be able to do with our armored units, although they've got more armored. Alright, let's see if they've got anything crazy over here. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, so I'm feeling more confident, not competent, but definitely more confident about the British chances. Ooh, and it's the that's where the 7th British Armored went. They were pulled from Italy up here. I'm glad. They are our best armored unit ever. So they know what they're doing. All right. So we'll get even more reinforcements, but the enemy is going to start getting reinforcements, it looks like. Though not as much as us. We even have more coming in now. So good, good. Things are all right. It's a fragile and developing situation. We're fucked! Jesus. Ah! It's a fragile and developing situation. We've taken heavy losses. Okay, so in our weakest point, we have been attacked. So the Germans don't need reinforcements. They are the reinforcements. Oh, man. Oh, and we can't reinforce very many units. All right, we're gonna. I'm calling it. We're gonna need all the air power that we can get. Broken arrow. Broken arrow. We're gonna need everyone. Let's hit these guys. All right, heavy saturation. Good. Keep pushing up towards Sherboard. Jeez. Oh man. Okay. They're pushing towards Pegasus Bridge and Bayou, where the Americans are now cut off from themselves. Now we have more reinforcements that can come in. Excellent. British 11th. Recapture that city. Alright, so the 1st US are going to try to reinforce or reconnect with the Americans. We have US 79th coming in, it looks like. Alright, good, good. We still have more reinforcements that are going to be coming across. So it's, but that, jeez. Yeah, alright. What about, we could have probably hit them with that. Alright. Just all the heavy hits that we can hit heavily. Alright, so all our air power has been used to help the British hold their lines. Oh man. Good. Oh, that British 7th. They know what they're doing. Oh yeah. I just wish we could dig in. Alright, the Canadians have the unenviable task of trying to actually take Cannes. Alright, we've resecured Pegasus Bridge. But for how long? We need those those supplies. Oh man. It's gonna be a bloody slog. This is where we are going to finally start taking some heavy, heavy casualties. But if we, it looks like we're making progress towards Sherboard. Might even cut their supply lines here. Or not. Might make them think that their supply lines are in trouble. Their supply lines are in trouble. They've been cut. Alright, the whole north is cut off. Good. We're engaging enemy forces wherever we can. As best as we can. So the US have opened up a pocket in the west. It's not much, but something. Ooh, we do have reinforcements reserves to pull in as well. Alright. So you need steps, you don't need specialists. Try and secure this front line. So we'll have these guys just sort of chill Carentan, and as we take as the U.S. Army takes casualties, we'll be able to redeploy those steps into the U.S. 2nd Ranger Battalion and strengthen them up. It's too bad that we lost all hands with the U.S. 4th. Looks like we might be able to make some advances towards St. Lo. Alright, let's strengthen the center here. Good. This is very good. Alright, so the US is just going to push up south. Oh god. North-south. They will push down towards St. Lo. The British are just going to try and hold on. That's all we can do. But it's what we do best. And actually, the Canadians, with support of the 50th, though, are you going to be out of supply here? Yep. Alright. We need a pontoon bridge to keep them alive. Gotta try to make a play on Cannes. They are set to no retreat. That just means they'll take heavy casualties. So, the push on Cannes is going alright, I think. As long as the supplies start coming across that pontoon, the Canadians are in a pretty good position. I mean, it's bad from the back, but good from the front. But the back is fully exposed. So, yeah. Oh, man. Alright, well, that is where we're going to end this episode, part 15. But join us in part 16 when we continue fighting on the beaches and in the landing grounds. Although there are beaches, anyway, we're going to liberate Fortress Europe. We're going to do it.